Hello, everyone. Thank you for checking out this special episode of Really Dicey. My name is Manny, and I'm here with.
Hi, I'm Angelia Parenteau. I'm the media director for Total Confusion Game Convention.
And hello. My name's Rob Kircher. I'm the board game director for the Totalcon Game Convention.
Excellent. Thank you both for taking the time to talk to us. I wanted to talk to you both about Totalcon. It's the largest gaming convention in New England. It's also the largest, probably non-video gaming convention in New England as well.
Right.
Board games, role-playing games, old school, new school. You guys have everything. And I've been wanting to talk to TotalCon for some time because I'm very keen to know not just how you got this far, but how you're adapting to today's challenges. So first things first, TotalCon. It's 36. It will be 36 years very shortly. How did it begin? How did it first start?
It actually first started as MassCon. It ran for 2 years and it split off, and one of the original gentlemen, Wes Carpentier, started Total Confusion, and he is still a part of TotalCon to this day. He is a permanent VIP at the convention. He comes every year and helps out. And from there, it started literally in Clark University and has moved to different venues as things have changed and grown. So we're in Marlboro right now. We were there previously, and we just went back, 2-3 years ago, Rob?
Yeah, 3 years ago now.
Yep.
Okay. If I may ask, why the name Total Confusion?
That I don't know. I would assume, well, I do know that when Wes took over the convention, he could not use MassCon. So from that, maybe it was just total confusion trying to run up his own convention. I don't know. I'm just theorizing here.
Okay,
yeah, that's before our time. The convention's only been going for 36 years, and we've only been involved for the last 15 to 20. So.
Yep.
TotalCon, it's located in Marlborough, Massachusetts. Again, this is going to be a 36 year. What can we expect? How do you top yourselves every year? What can we expect from this year to be different from previous years besides the challenges from COVID?
Well, we are trying to run a decent, good, safe show. I think on our part, we try to bring in interesting guests that want to interact with people and actually play games with them, that enjoy the players as much as promoting their games. And I know this year, Rob has got a couple of things lined up. We still have a lot of nice industry guests coming in this year, a few new ones. One is Alex Kamer. He runs Gamehole Con out in Michigan, I believe, or Wisconsin. And he actually helps work with True Dungeon, writes his own games and everything. So he's really cool. And a couple other guys. But I think the biggest stuff is coming out of our board game area. So I'm going to leave it to Rob to tell you some of the neat things that are happening there.
Yep. So in addition to our regular assortment of teaching games and various board game tournaments that we offer, new to this year, we have a partnership with an organization called the World Series of Board Gaming. What they're going to be doing is that they're going to be running a convention later on next year, just for board games, where they're going to be giving out, the top prize is $25,000 and over $100,000 in prizes in total. And at TotalCon this year, 2 people are going to win tickets to ring events to be able to play at that Vegas show coming up next year. We have various other tournaments as well. We have, for train enthusiasts, we have Puff and Billy. Our diplomacy tournament should be coming back another year. We're also a national Catan qualifier, so that if you play and win, you get to advance to the next round with Catan Studios. So we got quite a lot of things exciting to offer this year, and we constantly try to innovate and come up with new things to make it really exciting for the attendees.
Oh, that's really great. I remember Totalcon 2 years ago had takes their board gaming very seriously, but at the same time they were very opening to new people. I think there was a Ticket to Ride tournament which I never knew how to play, but I wanted to learn, and everybody there was very friendly, and also they all kicked my butt in it. But that's exciting. And I've heard that Tim Cass is also gonna come back
Yes.
as a guest. Well, I don't know if guest of honor, but definitely a special attendee.
And Jim Wampler will be there with him. And yeah, so there will be still some old school and, like you said, new stuff. The Adventure League will be there. Solarian Games, Dark Phoenix Events, the Dead Game Society is going to be there once again in force. So we're very much looking forward to it. We have a movie premiere, and not only will they be showcasing, but some of the actors and camera crew and everything are going to be there, and they're going to be playing a special live event at the convention and filming it. So yeah, we got some other cool things happening too.
Oh, if I may ask, what's the name of the movie?
I believe it's going to be Jack Be Nimble.
Oh, okay. So
it was actually filmed with some of our industry guest stars, Stephen Woollett and Peter Bryant, and they used a lot of props from Totalcon. It's a bunch of old gamers set in a retirement home, still playing games, and then some things go awry.
Oh, okay. All right, excellent.
Yep.
So both of you have been involved in conventions for a good deal of time. Would you like to share like a couple of highlights? I know there's been a lot of headaches, but I know that there's been some joy here and there. Is there anything you would like to share?
Oh, just being able to go out and see various new types of games. Definitely to get out from your immediate social circle with gaming friends and be able to experience and grow friendships with people all across the country. There's a con I've been going to for 22 years that I just want to go there because it's really my second family of people that I go there every year and just love to see them and play games with them every year. And that's the draw to come back, is just being able to meet and play with people.
Absolutely. For me, the same thing. Some of my highlights revolve around people. Like one year we had two industry guests, James Carpio and Mary Lindholm, actually get married at Totalcon. And I got to help plan it for them and see it through and have a nice little party afterwards. And last year, not last year, I should say, 2020, the highlight for me was we had a GM who had been with us for many, many years, Stephen Scheel, who passed away. And his family actually offered up a scholarship for GMs. And they came on site, presented it to the first winner, who was Scott Legal. It was very emotional. People and friends that knew him for years, and they only knew each other sometimes at the convention, but that connection was there enough where they all just shared stories, laughed, cried, and things like that are the most meaningful to me.
COVID has definitely been a huge challenge for a lot of small and large conventions. How are you trying to, how's the convention trying to deal with this pandemic?
Well, the best we can. We are requiring masks. There will be, extra hand washing stations. Anybody that is seen as sick will be asked to go home. We ask everybody to cooperate, but we've been watching closely other events as they've gone off. We were very encouraged by Gen Con that just went with the mask mandate and didn't turn into a big super spreader event. And they are obviously much huger than Totalcon will ever be. And locally, we're watching, numbers. We are blessed to be in New England because New England actually has one of the highest vaccination rates. Massachusetts right now is over 75%, same with Rhode Island, Vermont, and stuff like that. So, I mean, we're watching it, closely to see how things go, keeping our fingers crossed the best we can.
But you had a great year last year online. There was a great amount of
Yes,
attendees, people that have played for years, did the best they can to adjust playing online.
yes.
Would you say overall that was a good learning experience?
It absolutely was. I was surprised at how much I could enjoy it, still being able to see people. And we are still actually trying to keep the online portion available as an option. And we've asked people to GM some games online for people that don't feel safe attending right now.
Is there anything else new coming up for this con that you want to share that I haven't asked you about for either board gaming or the con in general?
World Series of Board Gaming was the big new announcement this year for the board game side. The big thing is just giving people the opportunity to come out, enjoy other people's company, and be safe.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, and we do actually have a universal horror theme this year for Totalcon. So I am a huge horror fan. So I expect to drag out a lot of my props and stuff to hang out around the convention just to add to the fun atmosphere. So it's, to enjoy ourselves. And that's, I think, about it. Oh, and we will be co-sponsored this year by Engineering, which makes magnetic walls and God, I don't know how to say it. It's for miniature guys.
Mm,
So they can set up their terrain.
okay. So one last question before we wrap up for both of you. What is your favorite game or role-playing game that you look forward to every time you come back here?
Believe it or not, I actually don't play any games at TotalCon. I'm just too busy working. But if you have to ask me, I'll stick with Call of Cthulhu.
Yeah, likewise, I'm very busy at the con as well. I do get to play a few things, but really my big go-to game right now has been Terraforming Mars. But actually, one of the games I get to play at TotalCon, this is one of our late night ones we play in the board game area, is a card game called Atlantic Storm, which is just a lot of fun play, sinking ships out in the Atlantic. So a lot of fun with everyone involved.
One more thing about the board game contest that's happening there. For anyone who wants to know more information about that specifically, like times and more information of what games are being played. Is there a specific site outside of TotalCon they can check out, or is
Yeah, TotalCon
TotalCon.com?
will have our specific board game schedule. That'll be a part. That'll be posted on TotalCon. But the World Series of Board Gaming, if you want more information, it's at wsbgvegas.com.
Okay, we'll put that in the description below, all that information. Again, for anyone who doesn't know, TotalCon, TOTALCON.com, Marlborough, Massachusetts. It'll be on from February 24th to 27th, 2022. Is there anything else I left out?
No, I think you got it all. Thank you.
Sounds good.
All right, excellent. Well, viewers out there, take care, be safe. We'll see you next time.